So good evening guys and welcome to HOR Season 7 Round 12 Singapore. I'm joined as always by Mr. Mitch. We had a little technical difficulty getting the stream up and running, but we are there now in the end. Mitch, how are we this evening?
Yeah, good, and you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Looking forward to
nice.
Hopefully a good race at Singapore.
Gonna be good. Yeah, gonna be awesome.
So we have a small lobby this evening. Everything back to normal for next week. So we may see just a small quick one blast lap from the guys in Q1, and then we'll maybe get on to more serious qualifying sessions Q2 and beyond. A lot of controversy in the race last night. Yep, I think that's all that really needs to be said about it.
For sure.
People make their choices. I just do fair in a manner that I can only try and keep it at and treat every day.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. But Chris, I must say, you're doing a great job, really.
I do try, Mitch.
No, day one, man. Day one. What, 2 years ago? Or approaching 2 years, eh?
It's coming on, yeah, it will be.
Yeah, October?
Yeah, 18? 18, yeah.
Yeah.
Not be long until HOR is celebrating their second birthday. We'll maybe need to have a big event on the channel for that.
Yes,
try and get drivers of maybe past and present in for just some fun.
Yes,
I think that's maybe something we could do.
Okay, no, we will think. Oh, you guys will think.
So onwards to tonight.
Oof.
Jensen, I think, will be a lone warrior.
Yeah, I think so. Be up there, but yeah, Jensen. Oh. Let's see.
Since we're a little behind, Mitch, I'm going to take a little 1 minute, if you don't mind, just to make my coffee quick. And
all
then
good.
I will be back for some racing chat.
Yes.
So, seems we have a small delay on the stream while starting the lobby. Good evening, Jensen. I am unsure exactly why.
Strange.
I think we should be good to go. I'm unsure.
Okay. Let me just check my YouTube.
Let me finish this coffee quick. 1 second, Mitch.
All good, man.
So I'm back, Mitch.
Okay, that's great, man.
I'm unsure why the lobby has not launched yet. Are you still in the lobby on your screen, Mitch?
Yeah, I am, man.
No, that's it. We have ticks. I think we are good to go. So.
Okay, that's great. Where's Mike? Okay, Mike is there. Okay, cool.
It's because we have Jensen. You usually look for the crown, don't you? But Jensen's hosting a lobby this evening.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Pedro's here.
So.
Excuse me.
I wonder how this evening pans out, Mr. Mitchell.
Oh, I don't
Singapore's
know.
a tough track full of safety cars as well, so safety car becomes a big factor in the race.
Yeah.
If you look back to HOR Season 6, Singapore, that was a very, very eventful race.
Yeah.
Where we've seen Gingerbush take a victory, Pedro stand in the podium, Skarma too. So.
Wow. You're missing those days, eh?
It was certainly a race for the ages.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
I don't
Singapore can be the first race that flings us. I don't think we've had any really tricky weather this season, so
Yeah, no.
I'd like to see some dynamic weather come into play in the race.
That would be good.
So let's get some.
Okay, so 14 cars, so everyone's gonna go through. Don't need to push too hard.
No. Lol, Paul, Mr. Skarma, why do you lol? I'm intrigued to why you lol.
Okay, looks like someone's coming out. Looks like Alpha, probably Jensen.
Yep, I was preloaded because I knew it would be him.
Okay, all good. Let's get right car. Oh, that's Geely. Okay, David. What's a knob?
Oh, yep, Paul, last season here, yep. LOL does explain that race, in fact, perfectly. It was just a big LOL. What even happened? But it was, although very minimal cars finished, it was exciting. It made certainly a hell of an exciting race. So let me just rebalance some audio. Mitch, cars are very loud.
Good.
That's better.
Okay, so
come on,
do you
mate.
like this?
Ooh, from Mr. Adam. Come on, mate.
Mr. Adam.
Chance
Adam?
in the chat from Mr. Mate.
Yes.
It is a pleasure, sir. And Adam, if you've not stuck around and see how fast this little shit has got, it's scary. If you ain't already seen time trial balls, but it's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah. So, Mr. Chris, do you like the circuit?
Yes, I do like the circuit. Doing well, Adam. I hope your SFR adventures are breathing worthy. I hope you're getting faster on that wheel. Oh, did he? Oh, that. Why? Hey, there's plenty of qualifying time. Sorry, Mitch. Yes, I do enjoy Singapore. It's a tricky circuit though. Hard track to,
it is.
Keep out the wall.
I like the circuit. Yeah. Hopefully in...
Nope, they suck. Yeah, no. Especially that Pedro. Just saying. I've just got to fling that out there for you, Adam. Just saying.
Yeah, hopefully for 2020.
Oh, yeah. The temptation is settling. Adam, excited for the new game as well, just as Mitch mentions it there. The new game looks good, man. Why? Why? Why have you done that? I mean, is it a push? Is this your next step? Oh, good.
That's pretty cool, Adam.
Can you see the chat, Mitch? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking my phone, man.
Have you went manual or no? Like, have you done it yet? I know you were trying it, so you've got a firm grasp on the bases. I know you always played with a bit on the auto box as well. As Jensen's in on a 135.4 for the first lap. Yeah, well, you make a good point there. You can get your cell building rhythms that just get faster and faster and faster, while not really getting caught up. You've done it, so how are you finding it? Kart reacts differently, man, especially through corners. Mazda goes at 37.9, Pelly 38.5.
Okay, I'm getting stuck in the chat where it's supposed to be my job. So anyway,
Don't worry, Mitch. As I say,
good.
Mitch, it's an irrelevant session, really.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
are just
true.
looking to get some
Okay.
times on, so 9/10 quicker, and see, that's huge, especially a track at Japan. That's impressive, man. Oh, and of course, I forget Mike Wadashi because it's Singapore. Singapore? I don't love Singapore, Mitch. Of course, Mike, of course it does.
Pardon?
Adam, he enjoys the Singapore.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also enjoy it. Hopefully in 2020, get back to swinging ways.
Mercedes? No, Ferrari. Probably Ferrari or... Yeah, Ferrari. I think it puts you in the most relevant seat, so I think it would be Ferrari alongside Mr. Hayes. You've got a racing seat now as well. Oh, you need to send me a picture of the setup. How you're grooving now. Pedro done a 38.3. 1 over 45.6. Ronnie 39.8. Skarma 38.8. Mike in an outlap. Ginger Bush doing his run on the hards. You are always welcome. You should know that.
Adam, my friend, this is South Africa talking to you. Yes?
Oh yes, Adam. Oh yes. Oh mate, do you know Mr. Pedro, mate, is he is T300 RS full seat next week as well, mate. Times are changing. I'm getting left in the dust, you bastards. Sorry, excuse my language.
We love you, Chris. Yes.
So some guys maybe trying for other laps. Ginger Bush does a 45.3 on the hards. G29, nice. Upgrades. We like the upgrades. Hope we are keeping well and shit times. Oh, that was Jensen said G29. I forgot young Benson said that. So Mike, see where he goes. What clip of the ball inside, but he'll get away with that. I don't know if I'm seeing an invalidated lap or not. No, he's on a valid. Probably wait. I'll probably upgrade to the next gen console. That'll be my aim. Get the next gen console before Christmas and then New Year after Christmas. Jelly goes P4 on a 37.0. That's just to keep the car at the wall. They're very close. Right through the last couple of corners. He goes P1, 35.3s. So the wheel chat is big in the chat. So Mike P1, Jensen P2, Noah P3, Brock P4, Jelly P5, Mazza P6, Pedro P7, Pele P8, 1 over P9, Skarma P10, Ronnie P11, Gigerbush P12, Stone P13, Jario P14. A couple of guys still to set times, Stone and Jario. Jario on his outlap. Stay on board. Who wants to be taken out?
Who's that from, Peter?
Oh, I don't know. I'd be interested to come and see how much you could push up this grid. Not seen you on track for a while, so get a really good gauge on driver development.
No, that's...
Could just join on, smack up a top 5, just easy peasy. Then leave, never come back. Right, my job's done, boys, I'm out. Pedro will be up there. Oh, Jensen, don't give me any more confidence than the fucker's got. You've gone backwards with swinging, but is that with the manual gears though? Can do that. A lot of sequence of corners where gears will make big differences. Whereas the Autobox just kinda keeps you in check.
Okay. What's happening? Mark retires. No big surprises there.
Not up enough first time.
Yeah, he's happy with his time, as you say, Chris. Yeah, everyone can literally retire if they want to, but... Oh,
And
there we go.
We have a HOR in the lobby. Oh no.
Oh no, what did we do, Chris? Oh no!
I hope she's team protected.
I'm sure she is now.
She enjoys a good punch as well.
Yeah. She was.
Jario does a PB sector 1.
Okay,
Jario Tinney's, oh, that's going to be close, that's going to keep out the wall there. No big risk needing to be taken. And I can call him hot punch now because I'm allowed. Jensen is, it's just got to take Pedro a pinch of salt. There's a big end plate going for Jario.
oh,
Well, it's not really a big end plate, it's a normal
Stones.
size end plate. Really now? Really now? Did Stone was about end plate as well?
yeah, in plate,
End plate's
touching
flying
the
everywhere.
walls. Yeah, pushing the limits.
So Jario banks a 38.5. Stone comes on the board with an invalidated lap, so no time. I think he done that through the last corner. Thank you for doing. No worries, Jensen. So Noah going for another stab at it. We have 1 over. I think it says a fast lap, but no else been used, so Jerry will invalidate it, but I think he'll be on an in lap. Jensen, why are you writing everything twice? Are you broken? Oh, the man broken and you just seen everything twice.
No,
And Stone
good.
loves that loud pedal. He is. He's crazy on the throttle. No fear. But I was even in third gear, accelerating at the hairpin in third gear, and I'm Noxious. Good evening. Welcome back. So, Mitch.
Yes.
What's going to be our relevant chat this evening? Go Jensen
Sure.
from Noxious Ghost there.
Not sure. Glad Adam is racing here at this weekend.
Shoots a bit wide.
Yeah.
Jensen, if you're thinking that I'm going to read that in chat, you can go and take a flying fuck to yourself.
Quite interesting with the real Laugh F1. With people leaving teams and stuff, eh?
Yes, and I was watching Sky Sports F1's recent interview just the other day with Zach Brown, the CEO of McLaren, and if I take anything from that, or from that thing, mate, is this year we are going racing. We are going racing this year. Something between the 14 to 18 race, probably somewhere in the region of 15, 16 races is quite realistic.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
And I think the first race is set for like the 6th of July. So,
yeah.
Under a couple of months away.
Yes, no, true.
But,
yeah.
Racing. Daniel Avocado. That was a good meme. Danny Rick gone to McLaren. 3 or 4 years. He was always on one of us in the wall. He's managed well not to retire.
Oh, lucky.
That is very lucky.
Lucky there, yeah.
He was the man they wanted in the seat before Carlos Sainz. I found that quite interesting. I was and Zach Brown said that Danny Rick put it down to them kind of coming off a bad season, and rather than just jump into the team, he would rather kind of let it play out a bit from afar and see how it what way round. I mean, you can go any way you want. The wrong way might get you in a DQ, but the wrong way could be the right way if you're a left-handed driver. Yep, that's it. Yep, that was right, Mitch, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Wing it.
That's it, water and tire blocks. Yep, I agree. You need to have some nitrous injected tyre flaps on your car. Because obviously, that's what everybody is using water. Right?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm chatting shit.
We know.
Go chat shit.
Yes.
Go chat shit. I'm sitting watching 4 guys in the pits. Please retire, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome all. Cool, so no turning involved. I mean, I think if you always go right 3 times first, everything should be fine. Yep, I think that's the strat. And you could always make everybody think that it's going to be a wet race and starting the wet tiles, you know, maybe try and throw them off a bit. Because nobody really looks at the sky these days to see what weather it is. Just tell him to check Google. So Mike P1, Jensen P2, Noah P3, Brock P4, Jelly P5, Mazza P6, Pedro P7, Pelly P8, 1 over P9, Jerry P10, Skalner P11, Ronnie P12, Gingerbush P13, Stone P14, and HOR Punch. I've wanted so long to say that on stream. Will be at the back of the grid.
Yes.
Or P15. We may have some joiners, we do not know.
Yeah. Is Jay Smith here?
Not as yet. I think he is sometimes late on a Saturday though. So.
Yeah, he is.
So tyre choice, Mitch. I don't know the strat for Singapore. It's a track where I am not 100% sure the strat to be taken.
Yeah.
Oh, chat, what's the weather? Chat, what's the race? Is it to be dry? Or wet?
I think maybe mediums. If you can get through with mediums.
You think that's what you see most guys go for? Medium tyre then?
Yeah, I think so. But if you like out of the top 10,
so
people take
committed to medium. Jensen two alpha boys actually on the mediums. Yeah, it looks like most guys in a firm commitment at the start to a medium tyre. Outlap mediums. Yep. It tends to be the trend. We see a big burst in the mediums, and then if the guy need to utilise the softs, they will. We usually see a driver or two fling the soft lap in early, and that you kind of pre-see the spanner in the works play out.
Yeah. I think Pelly.
Ferrari pit crew are going to win the race. I mean, there's probably more of a chance of the Ferrari pit crew knowing what a Ferrari car looks like than getting the race right. The team is an utter shambles recently.
Yeah, it is, eh?
I feel for Seb in a small way because he done a lot of building in that team, and then he wasn't doing anything drastically wrong when Charles Leclerc came into the team, and then the team just shifted momentum straight onto Charles after Seb built what I felt was a really good foundation.
Yes, I think so too.
So I don't say like he is no saint, and he had 2 years where he was awful, like there's no doubt in it, you know. But everybody says he has a chance to win it in 2017. I think Ferrari definitely had a stronger car in the first half of the season. But Mercedes, we've seen it year on year, Mercedes are strongest in the last 10 races. You know, they're very hard to beat, and I feel like Ferrari felt like they'd done the work first half and get very complacent and didn't work as hard on the car second half of the season, and Mercedes was always going to capitalise on that, so it looked bad. And it's always going to revert on the driver, you know, it always looks back on the driver. So, Ferrari suck. Yeah, I'm kind of on that, and I really hope Carlos can go there and do a number on Charles, to be honest.
Yeah.
Put him back in his box a little bit. I got a lot of time for Charles, and I think he's a good driver, but every day I remember that what people used to say about Max when he first came to Formula 1 and first got promoted to the Red Bull team, and Charles, to me, has been worse than Max was when he first joined Red Bull.
Sure.
I don't believe as a rookie in the car, you should, in your first season, you should be able to come in and start questioning the strategy calls from the team. As a rookie, your job is to drive the car and score points, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think as a rookie you should be allowed to question what strategic calls your team has pulled, because you're not in a position to question that, in my opinion. You know, you're brought into that team to do a job as a rookie and develop as a driver. So 36.7 for Brock, a 38.5 for Mazza, both in the medium compound tyres. Jensen coming through the last couple of corners, he's on an invalidated lap, so he's going to have to go again. Mike on the hard compound tyre, that's interesting.
But it's quite interesting with...
But I think you'll see Alonso back at Renault. I seen a big spread yesterday, Adam, if you're still watching, that apparently the deal's pretty much done. Alonso is going to Renault and Liberty Media is actually bolstering his wage because Liberty Media really want him back in the sport. And you can search that, you will find the article. So I think it's Alonso's seat. So Mike going to bank a time on the hards. Ginger Bush went a 38.2 on the softs. Mike does a 37.7 on the hard compound, that's a solid lap. Hope not. I think Renault need it. As much as... Yeah, it's a funny one with Alonso, man. It's a funny one. I think he owes more debt to Renault. You know, he went into McLaren and that bought him. McLaren had something to prove to Fernando and they didn't prove it, whereas he already owes Renault a debt. You know, they gave him his titles that he asked for. So I think you don't see the Alonso we've seen at McLaren. But I could be wrong. 35.0 on the mediums for Jensen.
Yeah, we were.
What's in on a 38.1?
Just I don't know where Seb will go, eh?
I think that's it. We've got to accept that it won't be that.
Because he said in that thing, he said like I must focus on my future or what I really want.
Yeah.
And that sounds like retirement.
Yep. And it's sad because, well, it's not sad because if we're going to get some racing this year, I hope Ferrari really put the full weight of the team behind them and just push them hard, you know?
Yes. But I think Vettel will like not listen to any team orders or anything.
And I think you'll see an old Vettel because if he knows he's going out at the end of the season, he's got fuck all to lose, you know?
Yeah.
And he might just enjoy the racing. Pelly goes P2 in a 35.9.
Okay.
Yeah, he might just enjoy the racing a bit more.
Yes, no.
I'm retired, I'm bored now. I'm bored. Everyone off the track, please. So Mike's hard lap time standing out and holding up well. We have Noah. It's one of
He's on the horse.
He's going to run the soft tyre, so that's an interesting call from Noah.
Let me just get the tyres.
The driver that goes well here as well is Jelly. So it'll be interesting to see what track he pulls. Another guy that unfortunately can get caught up in shit, and for me he's one of our top 5, 6 guys, 7 guys. Scary sausage. That's right. Scary sausage. We do miss the
scary sausage.
Or petrified winkle. You know, could maybe go that. We get sausages in the UK, Mitch, called Wee Willy Winkies.
Yeah?
We do so, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I never heard of that, eh?
What in it? It was a good name.
Yeah.
Because he was the silent scary sausage. He was a sausage assassin to begin with.
Yes.
And he looks a commitment to the medium tyre for Jelly. So Jensen P1 35.0, Pelly P2 35.9, Brock P3 and a 36.7. Mike P4, our first man on a different compound, he's on the hards on a 37.7, then Ston on a 37.7, Jerry on a 38.1, Ginger Bush on a 38.2, they're all on the mediums. Mazza on a 38.5, 1 over on a 39.5, they're both in the softs. Pedro on an outlap in the mediums, Skalma on a lap in the mediums, Jelly on an outlap in the mediums, and we have Noah on his fast lap. Just entered sector 3. So we'll see what time he posts, and maybe not be a full aggression lap, save a little on the tyre. He's maybe expecting safety car at the start. No goes P3, 36.2, so I think he's been a little easier on the tyre, just got the time he had to get there, Mitch, to ensure he goes through into the next session.
Yeah. True. Also, guys, if you...
We'll need to get them to stop retiring on the track.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We need to drive to the pits.
Also, guys, if you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe and pop that like button? It will help a lot for HOR.
Yes. He is, Jensen.
Let's see.
He is. Could have a race in our hands. Be exciting.
Yeah, it will.
Adam, that means you hit that sub button if you haven't already. I'm still sub to your SF bar. I've been watching. I actually watch the race quite often. Need to tune in and see how Mike's getting on as well. Oh, and there's a big touch of the wall for Ginger Bush.
Okay.
Still time in the
Let's see
session.
how 4 minutes to go, just under 4 minutes. Let's see how Pedro's doing. He's on a fast lap, I think. He's going on the mediums. Well, pretty good. I think he goes okay here. Mr. Pedro got a podium, as you said, Chris, last season.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
so
definitely like in a Monaco style track in it. If you can keep it out the wall and still get a decent
I like the
race
circuit.
lap pace, score some good points. Yeah. Absolutely on the limit there.
Yeah, no, pretty good. It's really nice.
P8, 38.1 on the medium, so the medium might stick out for Pedro on the end here. It's going to be close though.
What do you think is the cut-off time, Chris?
We've got Ronnie retired in the wall. It's going to be close, I think. That 38.1 could still be close. I think you're maybe going to need to be in the 37s. It depends if guys jump for a run on the softs. Like Mazza looks like he's going to go on the softs, so he'll definitely improve. That could put Pedro under pressure. Skalma may have time if he wants to run the softs. We've got 1 over running the softs, so he's looking for nearly a second and a half though to try and put Pedro under any. Pedro might just be safe with that time. That 38.1 just might hold out, Mitch.
Yes.
Yep, poor Ronnie Adam, yep. The guy was having a lot of problems with his assists, or just something wasn't right in his game, and I hope to God he's managed to get that rectified.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's consistently starting to finish races now.
Which is good.
Albeit things are going wrong for him at certain times. Got to start to finish. Once you're finishing the 50%ers, you can start to get faster. There's no point going fast if you can't finish the race.
Okay, he's on Ginger Bush is on he's in the pits, so they're not coming out. Yeah. Also, yes.
He needs to be really up 2.5 tenths up. This is where the tyre will really start to gain time in the lap.
1 minute to go.
Yeah, what track, Adam? Oh no. It's 1 over how much he got? 8.5 tenths up to sector 2, so he needs to find still quite a lot. He needs to find about the same amount of time again, but 7 tenths. So Pedro could be safely through on that medium.
I hope so.
And he'll make an appearance in this Q3 session for the first in a few races. 1 over collects the wall there, so that's going to hurt time all the way to the line now. This turn in here is not going to be as sharp as he wants it to be either, and he cuts the corner and invalidates, so that will be his attempt over. Did we have Mazda trying to improve? Can he beat Gingerbush and take that P10 spot? I didn't get a split time for sector 2, so we just need to just run with him through the last sector to see if he can gain any time at the line. Russia, yikes.
I think he will.
I hate Russia, man.
Yeah.
So, keeping it neat. Taking as much of the curb as he dares, run it car out to the apex, close to the wall. Opens the car up. And Mazda goes to P6.
Yes.
Comfortably flew that P5. That drops Gingerbush out.
Very good.
In Q2. So our drivers lost there are Gingerbush, Skalma 1 over, and Ronnie, who unfortunately had a retirement. Jensen, Pelly, Noah, Brock, Mazzagelli, Mike, Ston, Pedro and J-Real will all battle it out. Who can pull Blaze? Is this Ston? Or 1 over? Keep your head up. The strict will catch you there, if that's 1 over, but it will go against you. I think it's a big time game, so if you just kind of wait a little later and try and take the corner a little wider, it was a really, you were like close. You know, I'm talking marginal to being in a validated lap, so don't stress. Don't stress. Good chance safety cars galore could be Singapore, so
Yo, everyone's out, eh?
that is a quad.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
Damn, everybody's gone. So every driver out.
Oh, why not? Yikes. Going to the bar?
Buddy.
Yes.
I have faith you can score good points this evening. 1 over. Keep your head up. You were looking fast as well. You were easily getting in the top 10 there. So, you know, the strats and safety cars, mate, you never know what can happen. Keep your head up. So who's a lead car in the gaggle?
Ooh,
Jensen. So it was Jensen and then Mike.
Yeah.
Jensen, Mike. Then Brock, J-Real, Jelly, Noah, Pelly, Mazza, Pedro. Quite a bit off the back in his own little clean bit of air, and Ston's still sitting in the pits.
Mike just is the lead car now.
So Mike is, yeah, he has. He's managed to get in front. What happened to Jensen? He's let a lot of cars go. He's slowing right down.
Let by. Jensen let him by.
So, I think we're set for a Mike, Noah, Jensen shout, possibly. Brock slotted right in there. I maybe didn't mention Brock as much as I should last night, and he made me eat the words. Oh, and somebody smacked the cup hard there. So Mike is our first man to open up a lap. We will go on board with the young man.
Put eye on Jensen.
Takes plenty to come turn 1.
Is Jensen the lead car? No. Looks like J-Real is, eh?
So Mike does a... It's going to be somewhere in the 26s, you have 26.6 through sector 1.
Yeah. Jariel, 26.9 something.
So Mike holds an advantage. Let's check young Jensen. 26.6 it was for Mike. Oh, and Jensen 26.0 through sector 1. He holds an advantage, but all is not lost. Mike is strong in the last sector. Under the bridge, flick the car right. As close to that wall as you dare, Mike even touches it ever so slightly. Squeeze on the throttle, on the car to as much as down so you can flick it in hard. Small downshift. And there's a 35.9 first man to hit the 35s today.
Not bad.
Who else do we have? A 36.0 for Brock, Jelly Hayes and a 36.1. J-Real does a 37.4. Pelly and an invalidated lap, so I think Jensen is going to be our next man to come down. Noah takes the fastest lap of the session so far in a 35.4. Half a second gap, so that's a mega lap there.
Yeah.
Jensen's on the 4s, 34.9 for Jensen.
Thought that was invalidation.
He just gets that lap in, I think they'll just...
Yeah. Anyway.
So we have Ston in a fast lap.
Let's keep an eye on him.
Clips the wall a little there in sector 3, doesn't lose any wing. Very close to the inside wall there as well. Keep putting it as neat as he possibly dares. Oh, and he clips the outside wall there. Ston absolutely on the limit. We know Ston. He does not take inches, opens the car up, doesn't get away with it, goes 36.3 and into P6.
Not bad.
So Pedro and Pelly both backed out their laps, so they look like a commitment to maybe just one run in the session now, Mitch.
Okay.
As our gaggle of cars head back to the pits.
Oh.
So bear with me, Mitch. I will be back in 1 minute.
Okay, good. Let's see. Billy is out on track. Out lap. Let's see. Pedro still in 9th in the pits. Okay.
So I'm back, Mr. Mitch.
Okay. Just watching Billy.
Yeah, I'm with him now.
Okay.
Give me a strat. I'm intrigued by this, Adam, because we were actually talking about this at the start. I don't know if you heard, but I'm not really sure of the best strat for here. I think safety car plays a big factor. I think it is a one-stop race, so hard to soft. That could be a call, man. And I tell you, if you don't get a safety car and it comes at that time at the end of the race, you could. Do they not go well? I don't know. Soft, I'm not sure, man. It's been fucking ages since I've been in Singapore. Evening Shadows. It is a pleasure for you to join us.
Good evening, Mr. Shadows. My friend.
Nah, that's not so good then. Maybe a medium to hard is going to be the strat, or a hard to a medium. And Pele abusing track limits way too much to try and get more laps in, so that will need to be looked at. And unfortunately, it was all just caught on stream.
Thanks, Mr. Shadows.
Oh, you make him blush, Shadows.
Oh, I'm blushing now. Oh, sweet.
Adam, that does not surprise me. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, mate. That is no surprise. Sounds like good old Adam. Oh, thank you, Shadows. I don't believe that though, because I've heard Scottish people on TV, and even I think they sound like dickheads. It's just true, you know. We don't do well. That's why there's not many. I don't even remember if you finished. Well, that is. I mean, shit's gone downhill, mate. So, let's get. Who is our lead man? I think J Real could be our lead driver at the moment. Oh, and whoa, that was strange. Don't know what I seen there. So it is J Real, Mitch.
Okay.
Only petrol sounds like a wallop. Oh well, yeah, you're not wrong there, pussy. So okay, we give it penalty points in HOR. We call them pussy points for Pedro. 135 Singapore LMAO. Okay. I don't understand. No improvement there for J-Real, unfortunately. Pedro's invalidated, he's doing his best to get out the way of guys.
Very nice.
Penalty points for Adam too, just because. Yep, I mean,
I like this.
Could do. So Noah opens his lap with Jensen invalidated his lap as well. So he is not going to get another lap in.
Is Mike, how's he doing?
Pedro
okay,
gets a 5-place grid penalty for a severe collision with Mazza.
What? That's strange.
Did Mike get
Mark's on the lap?
Did he not? He did not get an invalidation there, so that was impressive.
Yeah. Let's see how Mark's gonna do, young Mike. Boss man on his paces.
Stone retired, so his 36.3 is his time for the session. So we won't have an improvement from Jensen. Can Noah get up at that time? And Mike, Brock even himself. Brock had a big game yesterday in his last run, over half a second, so me keeping top of that. Maz is secured on a 37.5. P8 is going to be his best position as it stands.
But up. Oh, unlucky there for Mike. Yeah, the whole wall moves out of the way. Look.
Damn. The last corner and he's backed out his lap. So we have Brock. Can Brock attack? And Jelly coming through the last corner. Can he improve on his time and get himself maybe up into the front row? 35.9. Gets himself up to P4. But Brock's still on his lap. My voice just went absolutely horrible. With Pelly still, can you check if Pelly is on a fast lap, please, Mitch? Brock gonna come through the last corner.
Yeah, Pelly's on the lap.
And Brock stays. I know Brock goes to P3, was that? He did?
That's a good improvement. Come on, Brock. Oh,
So Pelly is on a lap through the last corner. He's, and he picks up an invalidation.
Unlucky.
We missed a couple of invalidations. Pelly starts P10.
Oh.
Jensen, Noah and Brock are first three. Noah has joined. Hopefully getting just in time now. Pedro will start P14 because he picked up a 5-place grid penalty for some reason. So Jensen P1, Noah P2, Brock P3, Mike P4, Jelly P5, Stone P6, Jerry P7, Mazza P8, Pedro P9, Pelly P10. We will now go on our 5 minutes. Adam, please don't forget.
5 minute break, yes.
And then it's time to go racing at Singapore.
Singapore, under the lights.
Guys, please, if you haven't already, sub to the channel, hit the like button.
Yes.
It's such a simple thing, but it means a lot to the channel, you know. So, Mitch.
Yes.
What do you think the chances of a safety car are this evening?
Oh, Harley.
It's got to be above 50%.
Harley up there. Yeah, at least. Yeah.
But if everything can keep it clean through the first couple of corners, lap 1, it's a track where the grid can get split up pretty quickly, and incidents more come from driver error rather than maybe incidents. Really hard track to get some overtaking done as well.
Yeah, and also concentration.
Yes, it's another
as you
kind of
said.
great track, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So, what would you say is faster, Pedro or Lightning, Mitch?
Pedro? Yes.
Oh, there you go, Pedro.
Are you happy, Mr. P?
So chat, what's your predictions? Jensen runs away, doesn't get stopped, or does some of the guys put the fight on him early doors? Jensen's got time and tracks to play with, so he can afford to get caught up in some fights and go and do some racing with people. He doesn't just need to drive away. He could if he wants, but he could go racing. Make something of it. Might just quali ban him for the rest of the season. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would.
Certainly liven up the drivers' table, for sure.
Yeah.
Jensen, you heard it here first if you're watching. Ah. Right. I think we may need to restart.
What's it?
Noah.
J-Real? Oh, Noah, I mean, okay.
So I will... We need a picture of the grid. To get Noah back in the session, it's only fair. He did take part in...
Yeah, he did.
It's not your fault. Noah, if you're watching, don't stress. These things happen at times. So, I will just go to the main menu. and I can quickly go and get the lobby set. Preset for the guys and do them a bit of favour if you bear with me, chat.
Do you need help, Mr. Chris?
No, I'm just gonna create the lobby and then I'll get Mike and I'll Jensen.
Okay.
If my game actually works, there we go.
Please work.
So, Singapore, host options, load, no quality, custom grid. Right, invite young Jensen so he can host up again. And then I will be able to back out, hand over the host, and we will get the lobby reformed and the grid back up.
Awesome.
We'll back in the stream a little. So Jensen is in. So, if you bear with us for a little second, chat, we will get an invite back in, and it'll be into the lobby, and get things going. So, Jensen will need, it's going to be Jensen that has to form the grid. I forgot about this, because Jensen is host.
Yeah.
So I will just ask him. I will need to go back and get a picture of it. Start inviting people. Can you do that, Mitch? Could you go and get a picture of the grid and send it to Jensen? I will start inviting people. Mazzagerio, Noah, Wanova, Pele, Pedro. Stan. Where is HOR? I don't have HOR punch, so Mike will need to invite him when he gets in. I need to go find Mike. Oh, come on, let's load. Come on. This is really irritating. Sorry, chat. To apologise. So hopefully Mike and that will come in and they will get the grid reformed and we will go racing. Don't you worry about that.
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
I will message Jensen. So
Okay.
Jensen hopefully will put the weather to clear, and the grid just needs to be sorted when every driver is in. Mike will need to send HOR Punch an invitation. Oh, double send Gingerbush there by mistake. I do apologise, Mr. Den, if you are watching. So Jensen is going to sort the grid. Weather's went to clear. We will get all our drivers in that need to come in, and we should be good to go racing again, Mitch.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Do not forget setups.
Yes, guys. Okay, I will see you guys in a few seconds. Just have to get a midnight snack.
No worries, Mitch. Sorry, I was just typing in the chat. Adam, if you're still watching, jump in any seat that is free once everybody has a seat. The choice is openly yours. Whatever car you choose, I'll even score the constructors' points. So it's open to your own decision. So, I'm back, chat. How shall you tell me the grid, Chris? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jensen, I think Mitch was sending you a picture. Did you get it? No? I can tell you it if you are listening. I'm unsure if Jensen has the grid or not. Jensen, are you watching? Do you have the grid? No worries, bro. Thank you. Good to know. So, Racer's watching. Once Jensen's got the grid, he'll give a little flash, and we'll just go with it. Go from there, guys. Right, Jensen, it's on you. Then give the guys a little flash, and we will go. Top 10. Forget your tires. Same as Q2. I think that says we should be good to go. Jensen says the grid is done, so that'll be us. We have lights, many lights. We need a couple more. Grid is done, weather's clear. We're at the right track. We're on the right settings. Let's go racing. Jensen's going for a 2-stop to spice the race up a bit. I did not see that, Jensen. Sorry, yeah, that's because I was doing a restart there, Jensen. So you were spot on, mate, just to get Noah back in the grid. Good, Jensen. I'm glad you said that. We will see how you fare. As you say, you get points in hand, so let's see what you can do. Different strats, and that's is good. It's good driver development choice as well. Force yourself to do some racing. So if you're going for a 2-stop, I assume you're going yellows, red, red. That would be the obvious choice in my opinion. Are you back, Mitch?
Yes.
Just seen there, Jensen is going for a 2-stop to try and spice the race up a little.
Oh, lovely. That will be good. Make our
very interesting.
jobs even more interesting, as always.
So the guys will get a couple of minutes once they're in the race on the grid to load setups. The top 10 get onto their Q2 tyres. Mike will pull the trigger and we will go on our form lap. Give me 1 second, chat. I will go for a toilet before the race. So, Mitch, are you ready for an exciting race? Jensen, Cheerio, Jelly, Noah, Mazza, Ginger, Brock, Belly, Mike, Skarma, Stun, Ronnie, Pedro, 1 over, Hot Punch, good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck.
Keep it clean.
Yes.
Go mean.
Chris?
Yes, Mitch.
So your question, yes, I am. And
You're
yourself?
on mute, you silly Billy.
Yes, on purpose, man.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I don't want munching in the background. I think, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Doesn't sound good.
Yes, I'm excited. I hope with Jensen flying the 2-stop in, and I hope it's not a track where overtaking's easy, but
yeah,
you can do some racing with 2 willing drivers. So
yeah,
I'm sure. Sorry, on you go.
Yeah, with Jensen, how he's a driver and Caterpillar driver and stuff like that, he will get through, you know.
Yes, I would think so. But
yeah,
he's going to have to make his pace work. He could go on that 2-stop. Safety car could work really to his advantage, or it could really hurt him.
Yeah, we will see, eh?
Long race ahead.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, good luck, guys. All the best. Adam, if you're still watching, all the best, man.
Have fun. Most of all, have fun. Nothing too aggressive, but just enjoy it. You'll take Paul. I assume that was an invite. That's me just catching up the chat, guys. I do apologise. So, I'm assuming Mike will be pulling that trigger any second now. And hopefully we can go racing.
Yes.
My bold prediction for today. I'm going to start giving a bold prediction before the race, and mine's is going to be Ginger Bush to take another podium, back-to-back season podiums at Singapore.
Okay, nice.
That is my bold prediction pre-race. So, come on, little Michael. Let's go racing. I don't know what's going on.
Strange.
Yeah, let's go, yeah. So Mike just asked, I think he's not watching the stream, or he may be watching the stream but can't hear. Volume down to not disturb.
Yes.
So, there is the timer on the board.
25 seconds. Let's go, boys.
Pedro has to go medium tyres. Pedro, hope you're on medium tyres.
Yeah.
Mr.
Medium
Pedro.
tyres, my friend.
Yes, top 10.
Pedro.
So not used to it for him.
Okay, let's see. Formation lap. Get some data.
Oh yeah, Pedro does actually, although he is outside, I understand why Jensen said that, because he did actually qualify inside the top 10. Albeit he got the penalty, he does actually need to maintain his Q2 tyre, although he's P14. So I see exactly what Jensen was getting at there. If Pedro's not done it, I would, for this one time, I'd be like, right, it's a strange rule in my opinion. I mean, the tyre gets smashed up in the car anyway, or you didn't go through, you know, so, like,
yeah.
if you had an incident for that, you know, you've probably done something wrong.
I think. Okay.
So he is starting on the hards, but, well, I think that's a rule that very rarely comes into play.
Yes.
And I don't think Pedro's done that deliberately. I think he's just honestly thought outside the top 10 I can choose any free tile.
Yes, no, of course.
And no, I've got a lot of time for no with that number in his car. I like a joker. The 69, what other drivers run 69? Let's see if we can spot the 69ers. 23, 69 for Jelly, yay! So we have Jelly, Noah. 25, Stuns Moran. 50 for Jerio. What is Mazza? Just trying to spot car numbers in the formula. Nothing better to do. Oh, somebody's smacking all over the wall on my screen. I'm struggling to see Mazza's 57. 12. We've got a couple of 69s.
Okay. Okay, all the best cars.
Or Punch 24, trying to pretend he's an age he's not. Feeling youthful. So good luck, guys.
Okay. Yeah, good luck.
We will have lights any moment. For some reason I'm on a very much an onboard. We're going to get a good perspective here of the onboard with the leader. So Jensen, 1 lights, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go. It's a decent enough start from Jensen. I don't know if Noah has got the jump. He's down the inside on the softer compound tyre. And Noah's going to make the break. Jelly's managed to get up the inside of Brock into turn 3 as well, and he's up into P3. Ston gets a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Pele, and the VSC is out, so that will neutralise the cars. So there, we'll just check quickly, position changes. We've got Jelly up a couple straight off the start, Jerry up 2, Ginger Bush up 3. HOR Punch up 4, he's up to P11, Pedro up 4 to P11, Ronnie up 4, 1 over up 4, Ginger Bush up 3. So our big losers out at the start there is Skarma. He's only lost 1 position, but Pele, Mazza and Ston, don't know exactly what's happened there. No guy seems to have damage on the car as well. Ston is missing an end plate, but that's it. So, but interested to know exactly what's happening. VSC should be ending just shortly. And there we go, we've got green flags. Oh, and Jensen's just picked up a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC, so this race just got spicy. And that will light a fire inside Jensen's belly, so we're going to see some racing later in the race. Will he serve it? Will he try and drag it out and make a bit of a break in that mid-pack? Or is he just going to say, fuck it, I'm going racing with the mid-pack and just take it straight away? He has got the pace in 3 laps to really open a gap. We have Skarma having a moment there on the wall, that's unfortunate. So we have HOR Punch catching up with Ronnie, doing his thing on his hard compound, keeping it neat and tidy, approaching that top 10 position. Pedro P9, 1 over Jensen, fastest lap of the race, so he's chose to continue for the moment. I hope he knows he picked up that drive through. Pele picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Noah still
Ronnie
P1.
is up to 11th.
Jensen P2,
Yikes.
Jelly P3, Brock P4, Jerry P5, Mike P6, Gingerbush P7, 1 over P8, Pedro P9, Ronnie P10, HOR Punch P11, Mazza P12, Stone P13, Pelly and Scammer 14 and 15, and they're both in the pits.
Thank you, Lord, yes. Really nice.
Jensen staying on the back of Noah, but Noah is going to get clean air, so is Jensen going to try and make the move? Does he want to open the gap in front and do another lap? We have Stone's picked up a lot of wing damage. I think he's clipped the wall there. Pedro gaining on
Come on, Pedro.
one over.
Come on. You
Both
can
in
do
the same
it.
tyre. Mike doing well on the hards. He would struggle off the start, but
Think he
Can I
lost
hunt
2
in JDO?
places?
yeah,
1 place? 2, okay. That's not
he's
bad.
all
Come
over
on,
the back
Mike.
of Jerry now though.
Come on.
Jensen with another fastest lap of the race, and he's gonna have to pit. I definitely have seen Jensen get a drive-through penalty, but I'm starting to think that he has it, because if he doesn't serve it this lap, he's gonna get disqualified.
Yeah.
So here he goes, he's gonna swoop up the outside, and he's in front even before the corner. That shows you the DRS advantage in overtake mode. So he's going to push on. If he can build
He's pushing
2 or 3 seconds on this couple of sectors and get in for his drive-through, he could come out in a nice little pocket here.
That would be great for him.
JDO has been overtaken now by Mike. Mike is pushing him back up into that top 5. Oh, Brock all over the back of Jelly. With Jelly on the harder compounds, not he started on the mediums.
Oh, here we go with Pedro and Punch.
I'm just going to stay on board with Jensen through the last sector. You watch that fight. I just want it in VSC's out, so this could be a good time for Jensen to jump in the pits. This could help Jensen massively. If that VSC holds up while he goes in for his drive-through, and he's going to take that drive-through now, so this is going to help Jensen out a hell of a lot. He just needs to not pick up a penalty here, which he doesn't.
Which is really good.
Obviously he gains now because a lot of cars' pace is neutralised, so we'll go back to that fight that was between Pedro and it looks like HOR Punch has actually got through on Pedro, so he's now up into P9 and pushing on in his hard compound tyre, and he's actually P8, and he might even jump Jensen here. He's going to be up into P7.
Oh, that was close with him.
They're top 10 at the moment, 4 laps in. Noah P1, Jelly P2, Brock P3, Mike P4, Gingerbush P5, 1 over P6, HOR Punch P7, Pedro somehow just gets through, and Jensen picks up another drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC.
And Adam and Pedro are really going for it. I was actually watched that when Adam overtook Mr. P.
I think Pedro was really opportunistic under the green flags in the VSC and caught Adam napping a little there as well. I am unsure, but Jensen's just about to come up into the back and join this fight now, and Jensen is going to have to put in the drive of his life, and HOR Punch has went a little way straight into the wall. He needs to catch reverse. I think that was him looking back to be cautious of Jensen. He's looking at Pedro now as Jensen. Pedro's a little wide on apex. Is he going to slut up the inside? He is. Pedro's going to hang it with him on the outside. And Jensen sluts up the inside and away he goes. Oh, and Pedro's caught the wall, and he's going to take complete damage. So Pedro and HOR's, and so is Ronnie Boy. So these guys are going to come straight out the pits. They're in a fight again. Jensen's going to take his drive through straight away this time because he's seen the guys have picked up damage. He can get now out in front of them and kind of maybe retain a position. I'm getting told my internet is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay, but I've been told that 1,000 times and it never comes to fruition. So we have Brock and Noah and Jelly all fighting. What is going on here? We have Jelly now in P1, Brock P2, Noah P3. What is happening? What have I missed?
I don't know. Yeah, whatever we missed, man. I'm all focused on Pedro and Punch and Jensen, and wow. Yeah, not bad for Jelly. Really good.
Yes, it's brilliant. I mean, it's exactly where
Brock,
it needs to be.
Yeah. Oh.
So is Brock going to have a go at Jelly here up the inside?
Oh, yeah.
Shows Jelly a feint and thinks better of it. So this is the fight on track just now. I think Noah's now starting to struggle in that soft compound tyre. So the fight is now between Jelly and Brock. Mike just sitting pretty on his hard compound strategy, waiting to pounce when these guys jump for the first stop. No safety car, so nothing's really played into advantage. Only really the soft guys possibly benefit from the VSCs. But I think a lot of guys that could have benefited for the VSCs took wing damage early, so they'd already pit, so it's not worth it. So Brock has DRS. Jelly had a good run through the last corner though, so he's not going to be close enough there. So Noah boxes, he's getting off the softs and he goes to a medium tyre, so that could be a 2-stop there from Noah. That puts Ginger Bush up to P4, and my tip for the podium's looking good. Mr. Mitchell.
That's good.
Mike up to P3 now, up into the podium spots. Hard tyre will be firing. We've got a good fight between Brock and Jelly. Brock's going to try and slip it around the outside. Jelly puts a little squeeze on. Nothing too bad there between the two. So Jelly will retain the position for now. And he will fight for his life. Jelly. Brock's going to take the wider line and try and get the drive up into this corner. Jelly's going to be far enough ahead just now, and this is the thing with Singapore. If it's hard, you need to be kind of authentic in your overtakes and maybe try it where somebody's not mostly expecting, but then you need a really compliant driver. Jelly unfortunately picks up a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. Brock all over the gearbox of Jelly for the lead of this race. Jelly's got a good run through that last corner. Brock might be close enough here under DRS though. He's going to pull to the inside and through he goes. Jelly doesn't fight it too much. He's going to sling back up the inside though. Brock leaves the space on the outside. He's going to go for a cutback through 3. Jelly's on the outside. Brock's got the better run. Can Jelly hang on the inside? No, it has to slot him behind. I think Jelly will get the DRS on, return up this back straight now. Yeah. He will be able to fling one up the inside as you see Mike now come into the back of the picture and creep up on this fight. So that tyre is really starting to fire. Good racing there between the guys. Very, very good racing. It's good to watch. So let's see, do we have any fights? So Jensen's took his second VSC. His second drive-through. He's sitting P10, pushing on, a little off Pelly, and then Jeriel and Ronnie. Jeriel's catching Ronnie. Ronnie done a stellar job, P7.
Not bad. Really impressive.
That seems to, whatever his problem was with the assist, he seems to have got something right.
I hope so, yeah.
Because he is racing well this evening.
Okay, Pedro is on the mediums.
Oh, and Ronnie, so the small moment, J-Real does well to avoid that. Ronnie just needs to keep his head. He's doing really well in that stint. He's up 5 positions, making that hard tyre works. Just take his time, keep plodding the laps in at the pace he's going. Ginger Bush running a solid P4 as it stands.
Quite good.
So Mike just sitting on that 3-second mark, where he needs to be to capitalise when these guys jump in the pits. Their pit stop is still a few laps away, I think.
Yeah.
I wish on our telemetry we could get a good view at exactly what lap these guys will come in at.
Yeah,
HOR
would be
punch
nice, eh?
as the lawnmower glitch, that is. Ugh. You even hear it there, it's so strange. He is catching up in Mazda and catching up fast. And then I am pretty sure him and Pedro will resume their fight. Jensen now only 6.7 behind Pelly, so he is ramping the time in against the guys. Ronnie Boy picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He has got a small bit of wing damage, but I wonder if he'll be able to continue with that if he just takes it easy. Brock now 1.3 ahead, Jelly still doing well in P2. Plenty of air in the tank, he's just driving a steady race. Stone, is that going to be a safety car? I don't see how it can be a safety car. That is right in the middle of a fast section of track. VSC only.
Oh, Mez. And I think, don't know if Mazda hit Pedro. He spun.
Oh. That's not so good.
Okay, Pedro.
And I bet your boy Jensen was praying for a safety car there. I'm surprised it's not a safety car in that section of track. Stone is retired in the middle of the circuit. Yeah, I just don't understand. One over takes this opportunity to box onto the medium compound tyre. And we are back racing. DRS re-enabled. Skalma unfortunately picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Mike now close to the 2-second mark, closed up a second to the guys in front. Ginger Bush P4, 13 seconds ahead of Noah, and 10 seconds away from the guys in front, but doing an absolute stellar job as it stands. So, HOR punching Pedro, how far are they apart? Not too far at all. We've got Ronnie being, I think, fair there and not yielding in that fight too much. Still up 4 positions and inside that top 10, driving a great race. Just got to try and make that work on the hard tyre, and he's doing a great job. You never know, a safety car could come in the next 8 laps and really play into your favour. Jensen now on the back of the pack of these guys, so he was just about 7 seconds off. Lap 8, he is now 1.7, so young Jensen is flying hard. Champion's drive for sure, after a double drive through penalty for speeding under safe VSC.
Yeah.
How far back up the grid can he get?
Yeah, I don't know. Safety car will help him quite a lot.
Now he pulls on Ronnie up the inside. It's going to be an easy pass. Ronnie won't fight that too much. big advantage with the DRS for Jensen. And onwards he goes to chase 1 over Pelly. So Mike now 3/10 behind Jelly.
Yeah.
I wonder how long these medium tyres actually last, because that hard tyre is really starting to work for Mike.
I don't know, like, haven't played this game for quite a while.
And Mike's going to have the run here, he's going to dive to the inside line, DRS wide open. And down the inside, side beside the guys go. Jelly hangs on the inside, Mike's going to try and go for the drive on the outside. We've seen this before. Jelly, I think, has just got the momentum on the outside. Retains position for now. Mike's still all over the gearbox. Is he going to try and sling one? And Jelly's going to defend the inside, so Mike's going to be forced to try and sling it round the outside and hold the momentum in the corner. And I think he's got it done. Oh, and there's a small touch there. Mike does really well to hold the car. Jelly gives a small weave to say sorry. I don't think Jelly picked up any damage. Mike still got through. He's saying sorry. And that was, whoa, that was a good catch from young Michael on the power. Spun the wheels up, got the car back and check, and away he went. Jelly, really fair in his attitude on track.
Yeah, which is good.
Apologised.
Yeah.
And Mike pushes on now.
Yeah, at least that wasn't front wing for Mike. Easily been.
And these guys, a depleted grid, and still they put on a show.
No, that's good.
We've seen some very good racing this evening for a track that doesn't warrant some good racing a lot. The guys are trying hard to put some form of racing in there.
Yeah.
Still 20 laps to go of it as well.
Okay.
So Jensen now on the back of 1 over. Don't think he'll be close enough to do it in this section of track. So Jelly boxes off his medium. Mike picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And my pick is now in a podium position, right in the race. I'm kidding, chat.
Still got a few laps to go.
Yep, but what is Jelly went? Is Jelly going for hard? And that looks like a one-stop. So Jelly, 19 laps shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, shouldn't be. So this is good selection for Mark, eh? Mark could go to pods.
It'll be interesting with a couple of VSE stints. Yep, he could really stretch that strat right out.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. On here we go. We've got the battle back on with Punch.
Let's watch him.
HOR Punch in the DRS zone. Is he going to try and sling one down the inside? He's going to keep Pedro busy. Shows a small feint but thinks better of it. As they two get released by 1 over and Ronnie, because they've yet 1 over and Ronnie as they pit. HOR Punch going to try and go up the inside, not quite got the momentum. He's going to have DRS up this first main DRS zone of the lap. Pedro has a small snap oversteer, so that's going to hang and he pulls over to the inside. No complaints there between Pedro. Maybe, I'm not sure exactly what went on between them earlier, so that's maybe like a mutual gesture.
Yeah.
You know, not really in a position to do anything at the time of incident, but back in track there, no time will be lost maybe to give something back. And a leader, Brock, is in the pits. So Brock pits, he's on his hard compound tyre and he looks set to go at the end of the race. So Mike is just about stretching his stint out now. How far can he go?
Okay.
If he can take it to the softs, it would be a big ask, and the softs, by what I've heard, are not the best here. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Gingerbush now went to P2 and done 13 laps in the medium tyre, so he's putting a stellar stint in that tyre. Give me 1 second, Mitch.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Chili and Jairiel coming forward. Chili is trying to overtake, has a little look. Yeah, is Chili gonna overtake Jairiel here? He's got the DRS, yes. Yes. No. No. Oh, be nice, guys. Oh, just a bit of touching, but it's alright. Oh, running a bit wide. Oh, that could be squeezed. Jelly cuts on top of J-Real. On track, of course.
Oh, and as Jerry just clipped the barrier on the inside there, I think he did. Oh, he turned in too early. I just caught the rear end of that, and that's going to really hurt Jerry.
Oh, not good.
And I think it's not HOR punch, just got a big wallop up understeer. Yeah, understeer through that corner. I thought he had no wing. That's how violent the understeer was.
Checks.
So Jelly pushes on through back into the top 5 in his hard compound tyre. Pushing on after Noah and Brock.
Now,
Gingerbush pits. So I'm interested to see where he can release.
Yeah.
Can
So
he get out in
Mark's
front of
got
Jelly?
20, just almost 21 second gap, just under 21 second gap for Mike and Dobrock. So I don't know what lap would Mark pit. So what's your suggestions, Chris? Come in about lap 21?
If you're going for a medium, yeah, I would say about 20, maybe even before that, 18, possibly 19 is more than comfortable to do a medium to the end because you're lower in fuel. But I think if you can get to 21, 22, the soft could come into play here. But they two VSCs, I just think it gives the hard tyre just that bit extra to drag out, and obviously the guys starting the medium tyre can't predict two early VSCs to play into a hard tyres strat. But that's how I see it happening here today. It'll be interesting to see. Mike's got almost that pit stop window in hand as well, so he's sitting very comfortable.
Pretty good. How's Ronnie doing? Ronnie is sitting 13th.
So Jensen now all over the back of his friend Pele. No longer party buddy, so it'll be interesting to see how this battle pans out. There is a good form of respect between the two, so if Pele feels it's an unfightable fight, the sensible thing is not to fight it in regards to your own race.
Yeah, no,
Jensen back to the top 6 now, so driving well. I think he will have on. Jensen's going to box.
Here we go.
So will this be another medium to the end? Oh, and Jensen picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's so not like him.
That's unusual, really. Like,
but that out of sort Jensen has gave us some good racing through the pack.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's going to release HOR Punch now into P7 and back ahead of Jensen. And possibly Pedro too. No, I think Pedro's going to be behind. So,
I guess a bit of that too.
Yep, still 20 plus seconds ahead of Brock. Brock 1.4 ahead of Noah, and Jelly 17.5 behind. I don't know if Jelly maybe had to serve a penalty in the pit stop because he seems to have lost a lot of time. I could be wrong, it's maybe just the way it was meant, but he didn't seem to have lost that much time from the likes of Brock and Noah until... And Pele's tyres, if you go onto Pele, Mitch, if you go on board and look between Pele's, right, this is what I do enjoy about this game. Pele's tyres, very grey and dull all over. If you flick to Jelly's in front, still in very good shape. Tyres under good wear, nice shiny outsides. Pele's getting a hell of a lot of understeer through the corners. He's dragging the front end around, and you can see the tyres starting to suffer.
Wow, I never took notice of that.
Yep. So Pele's starting to struggle in the front end, which is not going to make life easy at Singapore.
Yes.
All of our fresh stop guys. Mike's even have still got a bit more shine on the outside edge compared to Pelly's,
Yeah,
but
I
then
can
is
see the
Pelly
outcome.
still on his one stop? No, Pelly is already pitted, so... oh no, it was a lap 1 pit for Pelly, so he's only in 1 lap younger, older, younger tyres than Mike. So Mike is actually in quite good shape. Let's see if we can get a little look on the rears. Rears don't look too bad either. Brock's looking in right good shape.
Pretty good.
Young Mike still pushing on to lap 17.
That's good.
Still pretty much on that 20-second advantage in the lead, so he's going to come out in a good position. He may sacrifice a second or two to spend the lap charging up, so he's got plenty else in that on the coming out from the pits. In case, because I think he will need to do some form of overtaking if he wants to win the race.
Yeah,
But he's put himself in a very good position for podium,
pretty good.
and that's minimal podium. So see how it plays out. Jelly as well, can't count Jelly out.
Yeah,
He's a fighter.
no.
Pelly not quite catching Jelly probably the way he would want to. We got Gingerbush P6. HOR Punch and Jensen now coming for a small scrap. It's been a while since these two guys have paid their dues on track. There's Jensen on his sling up the inside. Adam gives him a little feint to kid on, he's going to defend. And up the inside it goes. Good driving there actually. Adam committed to the line nice, and Jensen took his line, slotted in. Not mass time lost in the fight as well. Adam's got a big lump of oversteer through the corner there. That's unfortunate. Pedro picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. J-Real looking in strong shape after his moment. He is catching Pedro. Skarma getting out the way of Brock there. So how far do you think Mike goes? It looks to me, Mitch, that he is attempting here for a soft run at the end, and if he can make the soft work at the end, I don't know
Probably
how Brock
another.
I don't know how Brock can defend on a hard tyre to the soft. I just don't
Probably
know how.
another 3-4 laps.
I think, yep, if he can take it to like that
Around
22
there.
mark, yep, he's going to be right in the
22.
ballpark to take it to a soft.
Yeah, I know.
And Jelly pits, has Jelly picked up some wing damage? We'll need to stay with this, and I think he has. So he will go to a medium tyre. That will be the only other stop he takes. I think he's only going to come out P7.
7?
It might be behind HOR Punch. I think he will be. Skarma gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yep, and the HOR Punch is going to go through on his teammate, but Jelly now on the fresh tyre for the run to the end of the race, and we've got Noah and Skarma. Mazza in AI mode for some reason.
Strange. Oh, here goes Mark. He's putting.
So Mike boxes. So he's went
Yeah,
to
he
18, so I
boxes.
think maybe medium tyre.
Mediums?
I
Yeah,
think it will be
I think the mediums will
Yeah,
be
medium
better.
tyre is going to get bolted on. So, let's watch Brock. Brock comes through the last corner. Now, Mike is back on the move, so Brock is going to take the lead. Noah will come through as well. I think Mike's going to be clearly out in P3. So he is
Okay.
released not too far behind.
Those ones. Okay, let's see young Mike, how he does.
So, Brock 3 takes the lead. Noah P2, Mike P3, Pelly P4, Gingerbush P5, Jensen P6, Punch P7, Jelly P8, Pedro P9, Jeriel P10, 1/P11, Ronnie P12, Mazza P13, Skarma P14. Most guys have took their round of pit stops, and I think bar incidents, this is the charge to the end. A nice little pack there on that little straight, starting to close up on each other. Some traffic and some racing cars, so interesting to see.
Oh, JD retired.
Oh, in the pits. I think he maybe took more damage, or did he get stuck in the pits?
I don't know. I can't really. I know he did pit.
Left the session, yeah, but it's interesting. The car is still in the pit lane.
I can't see that. Oh, good.
So Pedro is about to come under tap by Jeriel. Jeriel switches to the inside. Better on the brakes. Pedro maybe get a cut back here and go back
Pedro.
against him.
Come on.
And I thought we would have seen a bit of pushback
From the champ.
punch in a solid P6 position. If he can take this tyre to the end,
Sure.
could be interesting. Gingerbush picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Gingerbush on set for a good top 5 finish tonight. That would be a stellar job.
Yeah, you called it. Let's see.
So Brock 3 seconds ahead. Mike now starting to catch the back of Noah. Mazza's still going round in AI, so that will be looked at for the amount of time he spent in AI. If he's not driven the car for a good portion of this race, the points will be taken, and that won't help Alpha's cause.
Yeah.
So Mike and Noah is our closest battle. Mazza there in the background is the lap car.
Pedro pits. He's surely will go on the softs, I think.
I think maybe still the mediums, yeah.
Okay.
I think the softs is a big risk.
Yeah, no, you don't want it.
Unless you'll be on like lap 22.
Yeah, okay.
So Gingerbush and Jensen now going to come to terms. Mike with the fastest lap of the race in a 39.6. And we'll jump on board with him because he's all over the back of Noah.
Here we go.
He's going to have a better drive here, pulls out, DRS open. He's going to be passed even before the bridge. Through he goes, no tuck in behind.
Yo.
And Mike will carry on to now try and catch Brock. Pedro in front of his teammate. I'm sure he will pull over a bit and try not to miss sight him into the twisty section of track.
Yeah.
So Mike now 2.2 behind. And looks set to go and win this race.
Yep.
Sorry about that, chat. For the big blip on the screen, my pad just died.
Oh, I heard something.
In.
Oh.
So, Mike now 1.7. We have Pelly in the pits. Gingerbush has lost out to Jensen.
Come on, Mike.
1.4 behind now, Brock. Yeah, I think it was Pelly just come out.
Okay.
Ronnie Boy picks up a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Sorry, Mitch, I keep catching you.
No,
that is my bad.
It's so good. No, don't worry. Mark is really driving well. I need grid slots.
He looks like he wants it.
Yeah.
Now about to close into that DRS zone, and it's going to be really hard for these guys to fight on the hard against the medium. In that one sector, he's got to another half a second out of Brock.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting here.
And Brock puts up a fight, we know that. And
Yeah.
Mike knows it too. It's been interesting to see how much resistance he puts in. Jensen now up to P4. Johnny's hard tyre.
Not bad.
And I think P4 is a really good result in the end for Jensen, considering the two mishaps. Oh, and what's happened to Mike there? Has he touched the ball, picked up damage? Was that lag? No.
I think
it was lag. I don't think Mike actually hit the ball because he didn't pick up any damage.
Doesn't look like it.
And he just needs to take his time. Nothing cynical has to be done. Brock is in 10 lap old hards. Mike 4 lap old mediums. And oh, this is interesting. Noah 17 lap old hards. Can he take them to 25, 26 laps and not get caught with Jensen?
There we go.
Mike up the inside for the race lead. Brock's going to try and hang me in the brakes, but Mike's just got that better tyre advantage and Brock will have to yield. So it's now about, can Mike drive away any penalties he's got in play, get them gone and beyond that distance. We've got a yellow flag sector 2, Pelly has retired. Could this pull a safety car?
Virtual safety car.
VSC. And Mike is probably pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Yes, no, the stress of doing a restart and all that stuff. Yeah.
One over gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. And that's gave Punch a free stop. He's managed to get onto his soft compound tyre and he is going to come out in P6 on the softs.
Okay, let's see how he does.
How much time can he gain to Gingerbush?
Yeah, let's see.
So we are back racing again. 7 to go. Mike P1. Oh, has a moment of oversteer there. I don't know if Mike's struggling with temperature in the tyres. Brock's maybe going to have a go here and he's not going to go away without a fight. He's going to switch to the outside. Sling it on the inside for this corner. Mike's going to try and hang it on the outside. These guys are willing to go racing. Mike has kept it on the outside. Good driving. They are putting on a show.
Yeah. Really good.
What happened, Pelly? You'll need to get in touch. Send the clips in. Can't just fling in a towel when it doesn't always go your way straight away though. You have the pace in yourself to, well, you're better than what you were running. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, unfortunately. Keep your head up, chin up, good driver. So Brock now starting to struggle a bit against Mike. Mazza gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So, by the looks of it, Mike looking pretty comfortable to go and take the win. Mitch,
yeah,
6 to go.
It does look like that too. Yeah, 6 to
And Noah has pit. So, No boxes. I think he might have the
That
time in
sucks.
hand to Jensen.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's already going again. Jensen's... Nah, he's
Yeah,
not going to get there. Now, can Jensen outpace the soft tyre on his hard? We know he's quick, but how quick is he? Noah's not going to be too far ahead.
Yeah.
So Jensen wants a podium. There's going to be a sniff
Yeah,
of it there for him.
I think so. Jensen, he's really good. Yeah, so what's
Pele did... Was it the invisible barrier you hit? Aye. I actually seen a video on that the other day, just as you're saying that, mate, and the guy comes through the bridge and just smacks something that's not there, completely retires the car.
Wow.
I wish Codemasters would start laser scanning all our tracks. I know they've done it with Zandvoort, so maybe it's a sign of things to come. HOR Punch for the fastest lap of the race, 39.4. HOR Punch.
Ah, he does
Don't need
that,
to say
eh?
HOR Punch.
He's quite good in that in last season.
Mike now
there we
takes
go,
the
Mr.
fastest
Mike.
lap back with the 38.8. I think Noah could have something to say about that at some point as well, though. Yellow
Yeah.
flag, sector 3. It's one over, had a mistake. I think he maybe has. He's now being hunted by Scummer.
Goma?
An HOR Punch looks set to bank a P6 on the return. What a standing effort that would be. Show up P6, bish bash bosh. Maybe that just got Scarlet Red Ferrari suits him.
Yeah.
And that would safely say to me some strong driver progression.
Yeah.
So Mike now over 5.5 seconds ahead. Okay, Pele, no worries, bro. So Jensen, I don't think is going to quite have the pace in the tyre to catch that podium, but back to P4 is an absolute stellar drive.
Yeah. It is, eh?
Where will we see
Yeah,
a
what's
fight?
it?
One over in Ronnie? Is Ronnie just overtook one over? I'm not sure. We will see. Is one over going to fling one? Ronnie keeps it on the line. One over's trying to go down the inside. Picks up a time penalty for cutting the corner. Trying hard to get past Ronnie. Ronnie's went a little wide. That's going to cost him. One over maybe have the advantage now to get past. And Ronnie's not going to hold him up there. And I think actually Pele is opportunistic in letting the cars through. So Mike nearly 6 seconds ahead now, driving really well, 4 laps to go.
Pretty good.
Jensen boxes, this man wants that fastest lap.
Yeah.
And just a little bit more racing.
And a bit of front
Oh, he
wing.
picked up some wing damage as well.
Yeah.
I wonder how long he was running with that.
Yeah. All race.
Just goes like that sometimes, Pele, unfortunately. You ask Jensen, oh mate, double drive-through penalty and everything.
Good.
But he's drove superb out with that.
Yeah. Yes, eh?
So he'll go chasing that fastest lap, and Ginger Bush for good measure. Mike now 3 laps left. Really made that hard tyre work, kept in the pocket, he had to keep in first in. and then switched on the gas once he got onto that tyre advantage, medium to hard against the other Strat in the second half of the race, and yep, drove really well. Now 7
Pretty
seconds
good
ahead.
for him.
So,
Bravo
only,
of the day, Chris.
yeah, I was just thinking that, and I think
I don't want. I made the call.
The it's a tough one because I wish as a stand-in we could give it to HOR Punch, because I think he thoroughly deserves a driver of the day. But
Yeah.
unfortunately we can't, so I think it's got to be a toss-up between Gingerbush or Mike. Mike's strategy's really worked well. He's shown that even on the hard tyre you can stay just as fast as the guys in the medium in that first stint and stay where you need to stay to capitalise late in the race. Pedro as well has drove a really good race.
Is he P8? Yeah.
Jensen as well, although he's lost positions. Considering what's happened, yeah.
Drive-throughs.
3 pit stops, I think.
Yeah. No,
And still P5. It's a really tough call to make, but I think Mike, just because of the strat and the fact that he's went and won the race after a really, really torrid run, I think he's deserving of driver of the day.
Yeah, I think so, eh?
Played strat down to a T. But I think a lot of guys, in fact, every driver, Mike, Brock, Noah, put on a great fight, drove really respectfully. Jensen, Punch, Pedro, do you know, they've all, Jensen takes that fastest lap that I say he's been in the hunt for, 36.2.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed Singapore's really bad for being dull race, but I've really enjoyed it tonight.
Yeah.
And the guys, even though under any circumstances these guys just turn up, the same group Fridays and Saturday nights and do their best to race hard. We'll obviously need to find out. I think Jelly never got released from the pit lane.
Yeah.
Which is awful because his pace was... I firmly believe he would have been fighting Mike. Maybe in the offence and strategy, I think Jelly was in the hards for strat, so
yes,
that maybe jeopardised him, but the medium, sorry, and he was going on to the hards for the second stint.
Yes, no, true. Yeah, I remember when the game first came out, or when we started season 5 Canada in the pit lane.
It's just a strange glitch.
Yeah, it has been a while since I heard that.
Yep.
But yeah.
It's Mike now over 10 seconds ahead. He is absolutely flying.
Yikes. So, not bad for Mike. Can they keep on saying go well? Hope it goes well.
So, penultimate time in the last sector for Mike. I think he might just be coming up to lap up to P6 as well. That's how well he's driven.
Yeah.
And there is a battle here between Noah and Gingerbush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gingerbush drops
Jensen
to P4, Noah up to P3. Jensen out on the back, one over stuck in there as a blue flag sandwich. So I think Mike will have well and truly called off any penalties in play. Can Gingerbush defend that P4? It's the last lap of the race.
So
Jensen will try everything. Gingerbush is reasonable enough. Jensen catches the rear tyre and he's pushing hard for that P4, but I don't think he's going to get it. Gingerbush is going to try and hold out. He is all over the back of the car through the last few corners up to the last. Can Jensen fling an attack to the line? Yeah, he's going to come up beside him, it's going to be close. Oh, and Gingerbush. Oh no, I thought this was oh, we're only just on to the last lap. Oh shit. And Jensen goes through. I thought that was us going to the line, Mitch. No! I thought Gingerbush, my pick, had got a P4. I didn't even look to see if there was checkered flags on the screen as well. I'm a dipshit. So Jensen, 4 seconds. Can Jensen get to the podium? Can he close 4 seconds? No, he's on the same tyre though, so I think that's going to be very hard. As Mike comes round the last corner to check the checkered flag at Singapore.
Well done,
and he will be a happy boy. Brock not far behind. Mike with the master strategy. Brock slots home a nice and steady P2. Happy days. Now can Jensen close? I don't think he's going to get within that 4 second. He's not going to close up the gap, but the question is, does Noah have pens and does Jensen? Because the gap is only 4 seconds, so Noah would only need to have 2 penalties and Jensen takes that podium step.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So it'll be interesting to know. Noah through the last few corners. Jariel and Pedro's banked up P7 and P8. Good drive in the end for Pedro. I think Jariel solid drive, retained his qualifying position. Happy days. So Noah through the last corner. Now Jensen's within a 6 second window. Noah's slowing down. He maybe doesn't want to. Maybe doesn't have penalties. Then is Jensen going to take that podium? He doesn't. Noah had no pens. Gingerbush solid P5 and HOR punch. I think will be one of our last men to actually. He will stay on board for a return drive. He's going to take a P6 and that's a stellar return. A good stand-in performance, 100%, and I think he'll enjoy this moment very much. But a good drive in the end. I'm well impressed. P6.
Well done, Adam.
So, what a race in the end, Mitch.
Yeah, it was.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I will get a quick glance over the grid and then we will get our guys in for a chat.
Okay.
So Mike, Brock and Noah, I will suggest them now. So whenever it loads, we have Mike, no, or Brock, they're going to be offline, so I'm going to need to try and find. Well done, Adam, no pens. That was a great drive, mate. I will say, you fucking fantastic. Alright, guys, that was a fucking good race to watch. I really enjoyed that. Excuse the language, but I really did enjoy it. So let me just bear with me, chat. I'm going to try and get a top 3 in. I just need to find Brock and Noah. Oh, Brock, where are they? Come on, list, you need to load. Oh, Brock and Noah. They may or may not join. I don't mind if the guys don't want to join for their comms. It's entirely up to themselves.
Invite.
So, big up to every guy. I just want to say, if the guys are still watching, a lot of guys showed some good quality racecraft out there. I'm gutted for those that had moments, i.e. Jelly. He was racing really fucking well. I don't know whether it was an incident or just that Singapore thing with the walls, or he get held in the pit lane. We need to come back in that. But Mike, I have a sneaky suspicion we might just be joined by yourself this evening.
No problem.
But what a drive, what a race. For mostly that was a really good race. Singapore doesn't usually fling up kind of exciting races. They're usually quite dull, but I mean, you guys showed that you can race at this track.
Yeah, obviously Jensen getting the 2 drive-throughs.
That was big.
A very different scenario, but yeah, happy to take home the first win of the season.
And I've got to say, the strategy worked out perfect. You showed that the hard tyre can keep pace with the mediums in the first. You stayed in that kind of 3-second pocket for a good 10-12 laps, closed up to that 2 seconds when you knew they were coming to their pit stop, and then I think you held that 20-second gap, that 20-second window for all the rest of that early stint. So when I think by the time you came out the pits on the mediums, these guys were expecting maybe with 10 seconds up the road and you were only 5 seconds behind them. So it showed your strength, and then once you got into that medium tyre, I don't think anybody was stopping you. The guys tried to put up a fight on the hards and gave you a race as much as they could, but I think in the end it was a must yield.
Yeah. Definitely.
Happy though?
Of course, yeah.
I will fling in there as well.
Overall, and finally getting back on track.
That's what you want. A fling in there as well. You get a driver of the day, just for a master strategy.
Yes.
I think you're the only guy that tried that in the top 10, and it worked. You know, I think when you go bold, and you've got to say it's bold outside in the top 10, you were the only guy that tried it, and it proved to be the right strategy. You know, there's no bones about it. I think even Jensen in the mediums, I think he'd have had a tough race at the end there. No pens, you know, because your pace was strong in the mediums. It just would have been interesting to see, but that wasn't the way the race played out, and you capitalised exactly how you had to.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pretty
Brock
good.
and Noah, shame they can't join us on the for a little chat, but big up to them as well. They drove really good races, some good wheel-to-wheel action between them. So, good job, Mike. Mitch, is there anything you wish to add? So on that note, stream we will end back next week, next Friday, normal time. Big up to HOR Punch. I can call him Hor now. I like that. I keep going to say HOR, but it's HOR Punch. For his attendance, and that was a stellar drive for him as well. On that note, chat, we will see you next week. Goodbye. From Mitch too.